What's up, everybody? We are back here, this time on Way of the Hunter 2 demo. The demo has finally released for Way of the Hunter 2, and I am quite excited. I mean, already, you can tell just from the main menu, the graphics have definitely improved in Way of the Hunter 2, and we've got this beauty right here. I'm excited to go into the game and actually get a feel for how it plays. One thing I instantly noticed when I opened this up is there's a save manager. So whenever Way of the Hunter 2 releases, it looks like you will have multiple save slots, which is really, really awesome. This is a feature I've wanted in hunting games for pretty much forever, because I don't think any hunting game allows you to have multiple save slots, at least not current modern hunting games. Obviously, there's the old Cabela's games and stuff that had this feature, but the Hunter Classic, the Hunter Call of the Wild, Way of the Hunter 1, those games didn't have anything like this. So that's cool in and of itself. Okay, enter character name. Let's go Scarecrow, as always. Job application. Interesting. What do we do here? Dog's name. Okay, so we get to name our dog as well. Let's just name it Hunter like we always do. And send application. That's kind of cool. Welcome to the training grounds. Here you'll learn how to control your character and the basics of hunting. Feel free to skip the tutorial at any point. You can always get back to it later. Okay, well, let's go through it.
Hearth and Hunt testing grounds. We're delighted that you chose us as your future employer. We'll provide you with basic training, and we'll evaluate your skills. Now, let's start with basic movement.
Gosh, this looks so good. Well, I gotta say, man, these graphics are absolutely beautiful. A lot of people, including myself, were a little bit skeptical when we saw the trailers that maybe it wouldn't be as good when we actually get into the game. Because a lot of developers will play it up for the trailer, make the trailer look super crazy and awesome. However, it does seem like the trailer was showing the real graphics of the game. This is already way better than Way of the Hunter 1 graphically. I'm liking this. Now, we just got to see what the gameplay is actually like.
Objective markers, like the one on the top of the hill, will always help you complete your objectives. Now, follow the path to the marker. Take a look around. The wilderness will be your constant companion once you join Hearth and Hunt. Analyze the mule deer in front of you using binoculars. You'll learn vital information about the animal.
Okay. Hit 3 to select binoculars. Also, just to let you guys know, I am still sick, so if at times I sound a little bit rough,
See them before they see you.
then that's why.
Try to get closer. 110 yards or less.
110 yards or less. Also, I am playing on the high graphics because I wanted you guys to actually be able to see like how cool and beautiful the game looks. I'm probably going to lower it at some point, though, because I am only getting 60 FPS, which, you know, to you guys, that's going to look perfectly fine. But because I play on a 144 hertz monitor, 60 frames looks a little bit choppy for me, and I am a big sucker for smooth gameplay. So I likely will lower some things like the shadows, but I wanted to give you guys the full graphical experience for this first look here. What's crazy is actually I wasn't maxed out. I can raise some of this up even more. Well, let's see. Oh man, I upgraded the foliage. And holy crap, it looks even crazier now. Yeah, I'm impressed. I am honestly very impressed. I did not think that the jump from UE4 to UE5 was going to improve the graphics of this game this much. Way of the Hunter 2 is a noticeable upgrade in the graphics department. Okay, up into the tower we go. Okay, so this kind of shows you, obviously, where the vitals are in case you're new to the game.
It's easy to lose track of your surroundings in the wilderness. Always mark the location you're trying to reach. In this case, mark a spot near the animal before shooting. This will help you find the hit blood, so you can easily pick up the trail from there.
Okay. There we go. Not gonna lie, guys, I'm really enjoying this. As you guys probably know, as Way of the Hunter 1 kind of got deeper into its life cycle, I became less and less interested in it because they just weren't adding the type of stuff that I felt the game needed to keep me interesting. We barely had any species with rares. A lot of species had no rares. Really, once you killed a couple 5 stars of each species, there was no reason to continue playing in the previous Way of the Hunter, unless you just enjoyed the gameplay so much that you didn't care that you were killing stuff that you've already killed before. But if this game right here has like rares for everything, I got a feeling I am going to play this a lot, because graphically this game is freaking beautiful. All right, left shift. Smoked him. Absolutely smoked.
Trail to find your mule deer.
There it goes. Okay, let's see what the reload animation looks like. I am quite curious to see if it looks as good as the original Way of the Hunters. I mean, it's all right. I mean, there's not really too much you can do. It's pretty clean animation. Nothing like insane, but solid. Let's go pick up the blood real quick, though. Hunter Sense is still Q, I think. I mean, I'm pressing it, but it's not doing anything. Maybe I got to get to a tutorial point for that. Let's see. Inspect.
You found hit blood. It provides important clues about the potential harvest. If you hit the vitals correctly, the blood spatter will be large, pink, and full of oxygen bubbles, indicating the harvest is very close. Now, follow the blood trail, and also keep in mind that the splatters not only reveal the details about the shot, but also indicate the direction to pursue.
Oh, that is so cool. So I just realized something. I am turning on Hunter Sense. It's on right now. It's just way less like noticeable than it was in Way of the Hunter 1. Like, as you can see, the blood icons are appearing when I hit Q and then disappearing when I hit it again. So Hunter Sense just looks a lot better than it did in Way of the Hunter 1. It's not as like blurry, which, I mean, you could turn off a lot of the like blur effects and stuff in Way of the Hunter 1, but I really like the way they're doing it here in Way of the Hunter 2. There it is.
Well done. We'll get to harvesting later. Now, let's try that again.
We'll get to harvesting later. What the heck, man? I wanted to pick it up.
Repeat what we've learned. Always remember to first analyze the animal to confirm the species. Mark the place where you'll be looking for the hit blood. Also, hold your breath to be steady and deliver a precise shot. Aim for the vitals to get a fast and humane kill. The color of the blood will give you a good idea whether you hit or missed. Follow the blood trail, and eventually, you'll find the harvest. Happy hunting.
Okay, I did not notice this before, but the information given when you look at an animal through the binoculars is a lot more extensive than it used to be. It tells you the age of the animal, it tells you the fitness, it tells you the lifespan of the animal. That is so cool. Like, this is a lot more useful and helpful than the old system from Way of the Hunter 1. I really like that. All right. Why can't I shoot? Why can't I shoot? Did I not analyze it? It said to analyze. I analyzed. Maybe because it was still saying it as I was looking at it. Yeah, now it's working. Middle mouse to mark it. And now we take it down. Smoked her. Yeah, this is amazing, man. I'm really enjoying this. And to think we're only in the tutorial. When we actually get into the like open world gameplay, I feel like it's going to be insane. There it is.
Chapter 1 of the training session is now complete.
That's a really weird buck too. Wow, they really must have done some work with the antlers. So now it gives us an opportunity to kind of mess around with the dog commands and stuff. Press X to open the radial menu. And then it said Alt. There we go. We hit Alt to go to the dog. And then we can call the dog.
Assist you with various tasks during hunts, but foxhounds are especially valued for their blood tracking capabilities. So, let's give this a try. When you are farther away from an objective or the objective area, the objective marker usually appears on the compass.
Radial menu containing available commands. Okay. Find moose tracks with the help of your dog. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit X. Go over.
Your dog will now track the nearest animal signs. Your dog has a focus gauge. It shows how long your dog can concentrate and learn. If his focus is depleted, he might stop listening to you and will need some rest.
Okay. So very similar to Call of the Wild system.
Find a vantage point to spot the moose.
Western moose. There we go. Wow, this is so cool. This is a very beautiful area of the map. All right, get this thing.
Distances over 170 meters are generally safe when it comes to big game. Although you can hear the moose and its sound cues. At this range, it can neither hear nor see you. Be aware that a gunshot will scare animals from a long distance.
Go to the detection range of the moose. Okay, so we got to get close to it for this part of the tutorial. Left control is walk slow. Okay, so they still have like all of the different movement options that they had in Way of the Hunter 1, which is nice. Love to see that.
A moose is a heavier animal than a mule deer or a white-tailed deer. Use your newly acquired rifle. It has a larger caliber, and its bullets carry more energy. The rifle is set up for long-range shooting, so it's zeroed at 300 meters. For the best shot, adjust your rifle zeroing to match the approximate distance to the target.
Okay. About 150 is probably good. You know what? I feel like this rifle had more recoil than it would have in Way of the Hunter 1. That's nice. It really is nice to see that Way of the Hunter 2 isn't just a complete rehash of Way of the Hunter 1. That was like one of the biggest concerns I saw in the community, was that it was just going to be the same game, but with slightly better graphics. But it seems like they've revamped so many areas that people had issues with. And I can totally understand why they had to make a new game for this. Adding all the stuff that's in here, plus upgrading the graphics to Unreal Engine 5 instead of Unreal Engine 4. Like, I could see how that would be a much taller task than actually just creating an entirely new game. All right, let's go ahead and follow it. We need to have our dog take after it. Let's see. Hold track blood. Oh, there we go. Okay. There it is. There's our moose. And I believe this is that crazy non-typical. Good job, buddy. Do we hit sit and stay? No, it says home. I gotta hit home.
To call your dog back, use the radio menu. While he's away, his focus is recovering.
Oh, that's cool.
A very powerful tool in your hunting repertoire, but he's not limitless. He will not proactively search for animals suitable for the current mission. He only helps you find animal signs around you. Chapter 2 of the training session is now complete.
They still have photo mode. That's nice. Yeah, that is so freaking cool. I really, whoa, the map. Holy crap, the map is different. Pretty much everything that Way of the Hunter 1 had has been upgraded. Also, you can hit T to change to this map. Oh, that's clean. That's so smooth. That transition is insane. I gotta say, this has been way more than I expected it to be. I was a little bit skeptical, like everybody else was, as to how much of an upgrade Way of the Hunter 2 would actually have been. But, like, gosh, I'm impressed. I am very impressed. So, tab open hunting map. What does it want me to do? Go home, I think. Okay, so we got to open the storage.
Slot for the shotgun.
Equip that. Customize. We can change the optic, which right now we can't actually do that because I assume, you know, early access, or not early access, demo stuff. So it says the objective is in this general area. We'll place a marker right there. 284 meters away approximately. So we got to find the eating zone of the wild turkey inside an objective area highlighted on the hunting map. Also, in case you guys hadn't been able to tell by now, we're currently doing the tutorial. I assume most of you knew that. I believe this
With
demo...
every movement
does include free hunting as well. And because of that, we will be doing some actual like normal hunts as well. But for this first like introduction video, I wanted to play through all of the tutorials just to give you guys an idea of what they are. That way you guys will know if you want to go check out the demo for yourself. It's currently available on Steam. This it? Yeah, we just discovered it. Oh, there they are. They're right there. Okay, so this kind of explains what the stealth meters mean. Obviously, the top part of the meter, that is your visibility. The bottom part is how much noise you're producing. So that's really nice that they have it explained in the tutorial. See, this is something that a lot of hunting games are missing. Like, there is a very basic tutorial system in, like, the Hunter Call of the Wild. However, it doesn't go this in-depth. It's not its full-on, like, tutorial experience like Way of the Hunter 2 is giving you. Get within 50 meters of the wild turkey without spooking it. Lower your stance, go slowly, and use bushes for cover. I like it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can hear these guys like crazy. Oh, it's so cool, man. Crap, they spooked. Well, we failed that part of the tutorial. And yep, the game crashed. it crashed the demo. Okay, well, I think we'll just skip to the actual regular hunting then. Okay, so I clicked skip tutorial. We'll just go with normal difficulty for now, since that's the default. For balanced and authentic hunts, animals behave naturally, alert but not overly wary. Tracking requires attention and patience, designed for players seeking a realistic hunting experience without excessive challenge. Okay, let's go with that. Why not? Okay, so I turned down a little bit of the graphics, and even with them turned down a bit, I'm getting much better FPS, and the game still looks really good. I'm getting like 90 frames now, and I still have like the lumen effects on, which is great, because that's like one of the biggest upgrades that UE5 provides is like the lighting. So I'm able to keep that on high, while also still getting better frames by dropping textures to medium instead of high. And also dropping a couple of other settings like post-processing. I think it's looking pretty good. So we are now past the actual tutorial. And what we're in right now is just the normal hunt. However, I believe this is like one of the missions that we're doing at the moment. Let's move a little bit closer. And do it quite slowly so we don't spook them off. Is this? Oh, there's muleys over here. I didn't see these. Well, that one's 10 years old. That thing's almost dead, man. That's an old one. He's not super huge, but he's old. That guy's age 9, 53% fitness. Man, I love that the actual genetics of the animal are shown when you spot them now. That was like one of the biggest gripes I had with the original Way of the Hunter, is that it was pretty annoying to try and like determine the genetics of an animal before you actually took a shot on it. You know what? Let's kill this guy. Well, actually... Oh, that's an interesting looking deer. It's only 4, but I like the way it looks, dude. You know what? We're going to shoot that 4-year-old buck right there. Just because I like that rack. Take her down. Smoked him. He's going down. Go ahead and mark where we shot him. Oh, actually, he's just going over here. And he's dead. Well, guess we'll just put that there and remove this one. Can you remove them like in Way of the Hunter 1? I guess not. I guess I have to go in here and clear it. There we go. All right, so we easily took down our first buck. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. That is a very solid looking muley. You know, they definitely did some major work to the random antler generation system. Like, I feel like the antlers look a lot better than they did in Way of the Hunter 1. Maybe it's just because I haven't played Way of the Hunter 1 in a little bit, but I feel like this looks way better. I feel like these look incredible in comparison. I guess we'll have to kill a few more to really find out, but I feel like they look really good. Oh, that's cool. You can tilt the camera. Okay, I see you. I see you. That's cool. Wait, animal pose? No way. And you can drag the animal too, or you can rotate it. Oh, that's cool, man. That's really, really cool. Oh, WASD moves it? Dude, this is so cool. What is show off? Oh, it like puts the head up a little bit. What about run? Okay, that's run. Stand to neutral is that. Dude, that is so cool. That is so freaking awesome. And just like that, we can get a really awesome picture of our mule deer. Oh my gosh, man. I'm loving this so far. This is like an insane upgrade over the first Way of the Hunter. Even this screen like here, or even this screen right here is pretty upgraded. Let's see. We'll go... How do I get rid of this again? I think we go to... In the old Way of the Hunter, you could just go to like a different screen. What if I toggle UI? No, it still shows the bullet. How do I get rid of the bullet? Oh, it's left alt and left control. There we go. Okay, wait, price, trophy. That's what we wanted, trophy. Okay. Yeah, that buck looks good. Now that I look at it more, this actually might be a rack that we had in the old Way of the Hunter. Not sure. Again, we're still really early in this. We got to hunt more. That was a 2-star trophy rating, though. Sell price is only 95. Let's go ahead and tax it like the mission says. Yeah, so far this has been a really fun experience. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think of Way of the Hunter 2's demo? I think this is a massive step up from Way of the Hunter 1. I am really excited for the full version of this game to come out. Like, oh my gosh. 3 mid-sized herbivores. I think that's the one. Yeah, display trophy. That's cool. That's really cool. Wait, so it looks like now you can put different types of animals in like the same mount? Because that gave us like 2 options. Like one of them said mid-size herbivores. That kind of means that we can put any mid-size herbivores, I imagine. That's so cool. All right, so now we got to go in here and do the map. There we go. Yep, so just like Way of the Hunter 1. All right, so there is other different missions to complete, but right now I just want to look at this right here. So there is other weapons we can purchase in the tutorial. In fact, can we just purchase everything? I think we can buy all of them in the tutorial. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Wow. Or not tutorial, demo. That's what I'm trying to say. Dude, I am going to be spending a lot of time on here. I can already tell. Oh my gosh. And we can buy a better scope. I think we'll buy one of these better scopes. I think that's going to be the way to go. Do we splurge and just go with the 1700 coin one? I mean, can't really get much better than that one. That's like, yeah, it's top of the line scope right there. Let's do it. Actually, there might be other equipment that we need. Let me look at other stuff first. Oh my gosh. They have a monopod. Dude. Yes, please. More stability for my shots. That's beautiful. They have a 15x binoculars. That'll be nice to get. Lots of calls, of course. What else do we see in here? Placeables. We got a chair? Or no, never mind. That's a tripod stand. They cut off like the legs a bit, and so for a second it looked like just a chair. But it is a tripod stand. We also have... Wait, a tent? Oh my gosh, did they add fast traveling tents to Way of the Hunter 2? Or is this like just to sleep in on the go? I'm really curious about that. Also, we have a front cover that's basically like a portable ground blind. That's pretty nice. Backpacks. Wow, you can get backpacks? So you can get more carry capacity? Dude, this is so cool. This is a massive upgrade, man. This is a massive upgrade. Okay, I know which scope we're going to get. We're going to get this one right here because this is a variable clear from 1.5 to 15. That's much more of a like range than the others. I like that it's got the super short as well as the longer distance magnification. We're going to go with that. Purchased. And then I think we got to get the monopod. Let's get the monopod and let's get a backpack. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and equip it. Did I already have it? I might have already had it. Is there like maybe no. We already had it, so I just wasted 300. Whatever. Let's customize this. We'll change out the scope with this new one right there. I'm hoping that maybe in the full game, I hope that we can change the like color of the stock and stuff. That'd be really cool. Let's add to this slot. We'll add the monopod right there. And I think we're good to go. So there is still more mission stuff to do, but I don't think we're going to do any more missions in this video. I'm just going to get out and hunt because I'm super excited to hunt around and see what else that we can find. Try to see what type of variation there is in the demo. Because from what I could tell, it might only be mule deer in the tutorial. Or not tutorial. I keep saying tutorial. In the demo. Because it's a pretty small section of the map, as you can see. It doesn't seem like we can really hunt much of it. Unless... Actually, maybe we can hunt everything and this is just the discovered area. You know, for a second, I thought that this was like just a confined area where we were allowed to hunt. But we might be able to hunt the entire map. If we can hunt the entire map, that's pretty insane for a freaking demo. There we go, another muley. 57% fitness at age 5. There's some older ones in the area. Want to take down an older buck. Uh-oh. There's a question mark. Does that mean that he knows I'm here? Does that mean that he's interested in the fact that we're here? Or is that a question mark for like an undiscovered thing? Whoa, he's in the water. I just heard a splash. Okay, let's get up. Any buck we spot here, we're just going to shoot because we are insanely close. And I don't want to spook him off. Okay, I want to get a close-up with the camera on this deer. That was always one of my favorite things about Way of the Hunter 1 was that you could get really close with the camera and take pictures of the animals. It's looking like maybe that's not going to be as much of a thing here. Oh my gosh, that buck looks crazy. That buck looks crazy. Whoa, slip up there. Not butt, buck. That buck looks crazy right there. Where's the other one? There's another one in the area. I'd love to get a look at it. If possible, I'd love to get some cool pictures of them, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, the question marks were undiscovered need zones. Okay. That's awesome. To be honest, I like the system of marking undiscovered things better in this than I did in Way of the Hunter 1. I feel like Way of the Hunter 1, it was less noticeable. Honestly, my only complaint I have with Way of the Hunter 2 so far is the performance isn't as good as it was in Way of the Hunter 1, which is kind of to be expected with a graphics engine upgrade, I suppose. But yeah, it's I had to turn down a decent bit of things to even get up to 80 FPS. Where, you know, in most cases, ideally, you want over 100 if you have a high refresh rate monitor just to keep it looking smooth. But it's not the end of the world. Like, I can get used to playing at a lower FPS. I mean, the game looks beautiful, so I'm kind of willing to do that. But yeah, that's my only issue right now is that you can't really play on max settings without taking a huge hit in frame rate. Here we go. And he froze. I mean... Oh, I think he froze because he was going to die. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought he got stuck for a second, but I think he just got hit so good that it shocked him. He got scared from getting shot, which makes sense. All right, let's see. Harvest animal. Similar rack to the last one, although I do think this one is a bit different. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit different. I'm already noticing there's more variation to the antlers. Like this one flares backwards a little bit, whereas like this time doesn't. I honestly think they improved their antler generation system. It really feels like they did. It really feels like they did. Wait, what does the restart mean? Oh, I think it's for this right here. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go ahead and sell it. And let's move on and see if we can hunt some other stuff. Another thing that you can see right here is that when you go to the pause menu, there's actually a lot of really cool options here. Obviously, you have your skill options right here. But I believe, yeah, you cannot access these in the demo. So this is where the demo limits you, is through this stuff right here. You get the encyclopedia, though, which is good. It's going to explain like all of the different stuff. So that's pretty nice. And then for challenges, you cannot do that because demo version. Objective, you can view. We've got the hunting map, which we've seen. In vicinity, you can access the shop without actually going up and clicking on the laptop. Did not know that. That's really, really cool, man. Same with storage, sleep, summoning vehicle, etc. All can be accessed just by being near the outpost. What can you do for the sleeping right now? Oh, you can advance it by 0.5. That is an upgrade from the previous game. Way of the Hunter 1 did not allow you to do that. That's cool. So let's go ahead and sleep until 12. Let me go back. Let's sleep until 12-ish. That way we can get right into mule deer drink time and see some more of them. Sleeping is much faster than it was in Way of the Hunter 1 as well. That's nice. So I'm trying to summon a vehicle, but it's not doing anything. So that does make me wonder, is there actual vehicles in the demo version? It might not be, or maybe if there is, I might have to purchase them. Either way, can't get a vehicle, so we're going on foot. If you guys have gave this demo a try, let me know if you've been able to get stuff like the monopod to work, because when I press 4 to bring it out, my character does the hand motion, but nothing is actually like there. I'm pressing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Yeah, none of the slots have it, even though I equipped it. So yeah, I don't think you can actually use it, unfortunately. That's kind of what it feels like. There they are. We got a couple of bucks down range. One's a 3x3. We got a little 2x2 there as well. Obviously, we're going to take the larger one. Definitely want to smoke him if we can. Let's go ahead and prone. We'll crawl up under this bush, then we'll take our shot on him. Here we go. Here we go. Smoked him. Oh, he's going down. He is going down for sure. I'm just so impressed at how they've managed to keep the original like feeling of Way of the Hunter 1 while improving it in every way possible, aside from frame rate, performance, that type of stuff. But obviously it's pretty early. This is still a demo. I'm sure the full version will be optimized better, hopefully. But even if it isn't, dropping the graphics a little bit gets you a pretty smooth frame rate. But outside of the FPS being a little iffy here and there, everything else is just a straight up improvement over the first Way of the Hunter. Like, it is impressive what they have managed to do. There's our buck right there. Maybe I should have actually watched where it was running off to. Beautiful. Yeah, that one looks a little bit different than the other ones that we killed, I do believe, but it's also a 3x3 like they were. Maybe that might be the same as the last one we shot. I'm actually not sure. This one does flare back and this one doesn't, like the previous one we shot, but it might look a little bit different. I think it's larger. I think it's got a taller frame. I need to kill some more of these so we can actually get like a real good comparison. However, that is going to have to wait until the next video, because we've been going for quite a while. This video is probably going to be way longer than I intended it to be. So we're going to go ahead and end this here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the first look at Way of the Hunter 2's demo. I gotta say, I'm impressed. I'm liking this a lot more than I expected to. They improved the game in a lot more ways than I thought they would. Overall, I'm pretty happy. Aside from this bugged doe, she's stuck on this rock, but hopefully that gets fixed. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment down below, as well as hitting the like button before you go. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!